I usually come to the gym about every other day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, for roughly an hour and a half. It's really good to get a good balance of everything. I like to do it the same day. A lot of people like to do isolation stuff or just one part of the body, which the whole day. Not a bad thing. I just figured out that if I work out 3 times a week and work out all muscle groups, that's working each muscle group 3 times a week. We're gonna be doing some lifting today. Similar stuff to what you've probably seen on the Instagram account. All right, so I'm sure you've seen this one before. This is bench. You lay down and you press it up. A lot of people like to do this. A lot of people like to compete with it. I'm honestly not a big fan of it, but we're gonna go ahead and do, this is 225. I'm gonna just do one. I'm actually today trying to hit more than I've ever done, so I'm still warming up. You know, I'm not really good at helping people get in the zone. I kind of just say, you know, just do it. All right, so this next one, I personally hate, but it's really good for you. It gets your heart pumping. It's good for runners too, especially. It's side lunging, just like how you've probably done before. I like to stand in between and lunge to the other side, but this time, we're gonna do it with a weight. So, because today's the last day in my week cycle, I do the most reps for this stuff. I'm gonna be doing 24 of each leg. And I do that for negative, so it sucks even more. All right, this is clean, you know, the thing that Olympic lifters do. This is actually the most I've ever done, so I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but that's usually how it is almost every time I come here. I'm not really gonna talk while doing it, but basically, you pull it up. Today, I'm gonna be doing leg raises. Basically what you do is, if you have a machine like this, you can do them. There's ways to do them on the ground. There's Russian twists you can always do. It's just something you can do if you have to like this. You put your hands on this. I like to have them inwards like this. It just helps me with balance more. Keep your legs straight. So now that my abs are kind of warm from the leg raises, this is like a more advanced thing you can do. There's 2 different versions of it. One's a little less advanced but still advanced. And the other I'm struggling on to get better at. First one, really good for abs. People who are addicted to crunches and sit-ups and stuff, this will do a lot more and it's a lot less time consuming. Bend your arms slightly here, keep your legs together, bring your knees up like this to your chest. You'll feel it everywhere. It works a lot, your core, and your arms too. Now this one sucks. It's facing this way. You grab the bar the same way, but this time, you keep your leg as straight as you can, and you twist upwards. All right, so I'm sure you've seen push-ups. I like to do diamond push-ups personally. After doing push-ups consistently for a couple years now, I try and make it a little more difficult. I'm not so much of an ego lifter to do a bunch of one-handed push-ups, but diamonds are some of the best push-ups you can get, and they're gonna make you a lot better at normal ones too. But hey, if you can't do one, can't do a diamond one, work on negatives, work on normal push-ups, you know. There's no point of pushing yourself on a push-up. I usually come to the gym about every other day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, for roughly an hour and a half. Every time afterwards, you wanna stretch. Every other day, I do a full body workout. Always something. I don't really like to isolate on one specific thing. You know, it's really good to get a good balance of everything. I like to do it the same day. A lot of people like to do isolation stuff or just one part of the body, which the whole day. Not a bad thing. I just figured out that if I work out 3 times a week and work out all muscle groups, that's working each muscle group 3 times a week. Versus doing isolation where you're doing a push day, a pull day, a press day. You only really work in one muscle group 1 time a week. So I just get more out of it during the week. This is one of my favorite stretches, pigeon pose. It's really good for your glutes, a little bit of your groin, a little bit of your leg too. Make sure to stretch. You're gonna feel a lot better the next day. All right, so just got out of the gym. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna do some homework and stuff. What I like the most about going to the gym is I built a really good work ethic out of it. It helps me stay on top of stuff. I like to do it especially right after school. It's a good stress reliever. And it gives me less time to procrastinate. This is John Stevenson from Warriors Weight Room. Peace out.